everyone, so today I'm going to show you guys how to make this Lavendieer bracelet, and that was named by me, and this isn't my original design. This was actually designed by Miss Looms on Instagram, and she has amazing high quality pics and all that, so be sure to follow her on that. And sorry, but throughout this tutorial I did something wrong. I made this bracelet in the tutorial, and this was the actual bracelet I was meant to make because the back isn't the same and all that. So, but the front is very similar, as you can see here, and hopefully you don't mind that, and it is a variation, so yeah. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started now. So first off, I'm going to start off with my red arrow facing upwards and make sure that your loom is in the staggered configuration. And the colors I am going to be using today is metallic white for the borders and glitter white for the single chain, as you can see here. And then I'm going to be using glitter gold, replacing my glitter pink, and this pink and white polka dots band. I am not too sure about what it is called, but I'm going to be using that, replacing my glitter blue. So first off, we are going to place a normal border, and I am using natural lighting, if you were wondering. I am not using artificial lighting yet, but it is getting dark soon, so I might use artificial lighting. Just a heads up. And you're basically going to continue that all the way up the loom, just like a normal border. Then once you have done that, I will come back and I'll show you guys what to do next. So once you have finished placing your borders, it should look something like this. And I just ended it off by placing 2 bands into the center peg, like this. And now what you are going to do is you are going to be grabbing your band, replacing my glitter white right here, and I'm going to be using glitter white, but you can just use the same color as your border, but I just recommend using a different color because it gives it a bit more pizzazz. I don't know where that came out from, but yeah. But anyways, I just placed a glitter white band from the end peg to the second peg in the center peg row, bobby, blah. But anyways, next you're going to grab another border band and place it from the center to the outer peg. Then do the same thing on the other side, just like that. And now we are going to grab our next glitter white band, or whatever color band you're using. Place it forward like we did before. Then grab another border band and place it from the outer peg to the inner peg. Then do the same thing onto the other side. And we are basically going to repeat that all the way up. It's not too hard, and it isn't that confusing. So you're going to do that all the way up the loom. And then once you have reached here, we are going to just put a single chain band, and then we are done. Well, not quite yet, but once you have finished that, I'll come back and I'll show you guys what to do next. Once you have finished placing all your middle bands, it should look something like this. And now we are going to do one more step until we do the looming part. And what you are going to do is you're going to grab your colored bands, the bands replacing my glitter blue and pink right here. And again, I am going to be using this pink band with polka dots and also glitter gold. And what you are going to do, you're going to grab one single band. Sorry if it's not focusing, but you're going to grab one single band, twist it to a figure 8, and then put the loops together and place a band on the second peg on the left. Then you're going to do the same thing to the other side, and it's basically a cap band. on each side, and we are skipping this part because when we take off the bracelet, it will come loose and it wouldn't look really good, but if we start from here, it will look all natural. And now, I'm gonna grab our next colored band, again twist it to a figure 8, and then place it on the peg above. Then do the same thing on the other side. And we are basically repeating that all the way up until we reach this peg. And I'm just going to show you guys one more time. So get a single band, twist it to a figure 8, oops, and then put the 2 loops together, and then it should form a cap band like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you're basically going to place it on the peg. So once you have finished placing all those bands up the top, blah, it should end about here. And then once you have done that, I'll show you guys what to do next. So once you have finished that, it should look something like this. And in the clip before, I'm sorry, but I got a bit confused, but you are going to place 2 cap ends on the first 2 pegs like this, and you're not going to place any cap ends on the last 2 pegs. So I'm really sorry about that, but it's not that big of a deal, but it should look something like this. And again, I'm truly sorry about that, but now we're gonna be looming now. But before that, we are just going to do one more step. Make a cap band with your border band and place it on the end peg, just like that. And now you're gonna grab your hook and make sure that your red arrow is facing towards you. And you're gonna go inside the cap band, grab the top band, then pull it forward, just like that. Go back inside the cap band, grab the top band and pull it back to itself, like that. And then do the same thing on the remaining band, like that. And now you're gonna go inside this peg, grab the bottom band and loop it forward. Then do the same thing on the other side, like that. And now we are going to go inside this peg, grab the top band and loop it back to itself. Then do the same thing to the other side. And now you're gonna go here, gonna grab your 2 loops of your cap band. You're gonna pull it over, like that. If you didn't get that, just watch again carefully. Okay, so I'm gonna grab these 2 bands. Make sure that you grab both of them, like that, as you can see. Then just pull it over your peg, just like that. Then I'm gonna go back inside this peg, loop the band forward, go inside this peg, loop the band forward, and then do the same thing on the other side, like that. And now you're gonna do the same process again. Go inside this peg, grab the top band and pull it back to itself. Go inside the peg again and grab this top band again, pull it back to itself like that. And I just fixed the lighting there. And now I'm gonna go back inside this peg, grab the remaining band and pull it forward. And now again, I'm gonna go inside this peg, grab the 2 loops of the cap band, and pull it over the loop. It doesn't have to be perfect, at least you pulled it both loops over the peg. So I'm gonna do that same thing to the other side again, like that. I'm gonna go inside this peg, grab the bottom band, pull it forward. And we are going to repeat this step again. I'm gonna show you guys one more time, and then I'll let you guys go off and do it on your own. So again, if you didn't get any of that, watch really carefully this time. Go inside this peg, grab the top band, and then place it back to itself. Grab the next top band, place it back to itself. Then grab the remaining band, pull it forward, like that. And then now you're gonna go inside this peg. Gonna grab the 2 cap band loops. Make sure that you grab both of them, and then pull it over the peg, like that. Then you're gonna go do the same thing on the other side. Pull it over, and then just basically loop the cap band forward. Bad lighting again. Okay. It's a bit dark, but we'll have to deal with it. And yeah, so basically you're gonna do that all the way up the loom till you reach here, and then you are just going to close off the bracelet as always. And then once you have finished that, I'll just come back and I'll show you guys what to do next. So I have just finished looping my cap band over my peg, and now I'm just gonna close it off like that. Simple. Then once you have finished that, it should look something like this. And sorry for the bad lighting, it's still natural, but it will do the job. And now we have just finished our bracelet, almost finished. I'm gonna stick our hook through all those bands, grab a single border band, pull it through all those loops. Then we are basically going to pull it off the loom carefully. Okay. So it should look something like this, and I just stretched it a bit off camera. And yeah, it should look something like this, and the back should look something like this. It's really neat and really pretty, so hopefully you made this. But now I'm just gonna do my extension. I am going to do that off camera because this video is quite long already and I don't want to make it any longer, so I'll do that off camera. So thank you all so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you give this video a huge thumbs up for me, and if you did make this bracelet, be sure to take a photo and post it on Instagram with the hashtag tutorials by KN and Missed Looms. So yeah. Also, don't forget to tag us so that we can like and maybe comment on your pics and all that. So yeah. And here is the front of this bracelet, and here is the back of this bracelet, and here is the back, and here is the front of this bracelet. And I slightly did a wrong step because I got really confused about everything, and I just got the tutorial today. And I just wanted to film this tutorial as fast as I could because I am thinking of filming two or three tutorials this week, but I can't promise and all that. So yeah, I'm so tired now, guys. But anyway, I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye!